It's Super Macho Jedi Knight coming back at you one more time. I know I'm late. I honestly almost didn't do this stream because I pinched a nerve in my neck, and it really hurts a lot to be in certain positions. So this is probably not going to be a very long stream, and I may be extremely fucking grumpy and farty. I made some great progress off stream. I'm gonna go one by one and find the faults on each and every one of these, including these sergeants that I still haven't fucking done the helmets for. I'll save those for last. I got a lot of good brightening done. I got a lot of touch-ups done. Things look a hell of a lot better than they did. So, having established all of that, let's start with Marine number 1. This guy needs to have... What is this? What does he need? He's looking pretty good. Oh, yes. I gotta have the power sword touched up and completed. You know what? I think I'll leave the gun filthy, though. And... touch up of blue on the backpack. Well, actually, he's just about ready. His purity seal needs some help, but the 2 purity seals. Aha. Yeah, but otherwise he looks. I don't know what else I would do. So, all right. So let's start with the sword, and then go to the purity seals, and call that even. So on purity seals. Why is that doing that? Get out of there. And I am looking at myself. Why isn't this exiting? Ah, there it is. Yes, I'm working on it, Mr. Plastic Addicts. I'm building. I'm getting there. See, I now use my TV, and I can see the stream, and I can see the chats. And I can have OBS down here on the laptop, and ooh, doggies, I can see what's happening. So, I'm going to make a little gold pommel for the sword. And I'm going to make, you know what? I'm going to make the the cross guard gold as well. Then I'll do the purity seal. Oh, the purity seal needs Screamer Pink. So I'll need another paint. And that's my Screamer Pink. This is Army Painter Warlord Purple over on DACA.net. Or was it DACA.net? I don't remember. On some Warhammer forum website, they have a big table about what Army Painter, Vallejo, and Citadel paints are to each other. So when I was starting, I was looking to be cheap, and Screamer Pink by Army Painter was much cheaper than Screamer Pink by Citadel. Oh no, you know what? This is Acrílicos Vallejo. This isn't Army Painter. I got it covered up with a label, so I have no idea. Alright, we'll let that separate for a little bit, because it's not great at keeping the pigment and carrier together. So we'll let that sit there for a minute. I'm going to use this one. Ew, that one's filthy. I should have cleaned that one instead of... That one's in the cleaning queue. I'll use this one instead. Yes, this one's clean and straight. Oh yes, the purity seals. The parchment for those is ushabti bone, but I had to do. This one is Army Painter, and it's skeleton bone. It's a tad lighter than regular ushabti bone. You know, agitators, you know what I learned just today while I was sitting in bed nursing my shoulder that was absolutely fucking killing me? Go out in the garden, grab some tiny pebbles, wash them, pop them in. Just learned that today. Fuck paying money for steel. I already got steel balls, but I only got 2 of them there. So, so over the weekend, I'm definitely going to go out into the yard there and go get some dirt. Go get some pebbles, some rocks. It is. It's a phenomenal idea. I can't imagine why anybody else doesn't do that. This one guy goes, "Oh yeah, you should do this," and I'm like, "Holy shit, that's right. We should totally do that." All right, that should be enough for our purposes today. That should be enough. I mean, it's super thick, man. It's super thick. And Screamer Pink doesn't quite match up the more... Oh, boy. A little bubble in there. Put out more than I wanted. Really? Lead shot? Why lead? What does lead do? Because I got some of that from my tackle box. Does it leak into the paint or corrode or what happens there? Oh, it rusted. Oh, okay. Interesting. And yet the steel doesn't, probably because it's stainless, right? Oh, put it in the wrong water. Oops. I'm trying to be update, but it is hurting a little bit, and I really don't want it to hurt more because I've already taken I've already taken like 1,500 milligrams of naproxen today, so I don't know that I need to take a whole lot more. It's too much. I think after this session, if I feel well enough, many of these will be ready for decals. And then I gotta play fuck around with the heads. Yes, that is a communicator ringtone from Star Trek. Oh yeah, you know I could do the shade the gold too. That's a good idea. Alright. That one's done. Oh yeah, I'm gonna need some Seraphim Sepia for the Aquila shading and the shading of the purity seals. Dry that off nice and neat. Oh man, that is not... This separated very badly. I may have to get some regular Ushabti bone, because this, I've never liked this one. I've had to use it a lot on my sisters for their cloaks and their cloth, and it's so weird. It doesn't cover very well, and it has this fucked up tendency to not cover. Well, yeah, it doesn't cover well, and if you try to thin it out, it rapidly thins too far. You always got to go back over it. It never coats anything the first time. Excuse me. Oh, glass beads would work too. Yeah. Livers grow black. Really? Clean that off. The Screamer Pink is a decent enough color for kind of gothic-y fantasy wax that you expect on things being sealed like letters, but it's a tad brighter than is typically seen in, say, a movie. Oh shit, I forgot the one in the back. It does, however, coat quite nicely. Perfect. Okay. So we go to the one on the back. And not quite perfect against the blue. What is Red Alert? Like the game? What are you talking about? Alright, we'll trim that. We'll shade that with some Seraphim Sepia. God, this thing. Oh, yeah. This thing is cheap. This was like $9 fucking bucks off of Amazon. Seraphim Sepia. Get a little on there. Close that the fuck up. Dab that out a little bit. That was too much. Ah, that's nice. I like that. I don't feel like doing this on the shoulders. Although well, maybe a little bit. Let's put a little bit on. Give it a patina. Make it look like old gold. Whatever the fuck that is. Alright. I dig that. I totally dig that. Oh, shit. I forgot. Damn it. Forgot the pommel again. I knew I was going to forget that. I also constantly forget the last bit of visible handle in a sword. Drives me nuts. Alright, let's let that dry out and examine number 2. Right, so, he needs some brown redone. Somehow I got silver on there. The gun looks pretty good. There's one purity seal on here. And the sword just like before. Okay. So let's do purity seal first so it dries and get back to the second layer soon. Now, I think I mentioned before, I am a stone cold atheist, but I love the idea in fiction that you can have such faith in your Lord, whether that Lord be, a god or whatever, some supreme entity or not, and that you can actually be recognized for that, and you can be warded against evil, or at least your enemies, by the addition of a physical blessing bestowed upon you. I like that. Because you know what it gives us in fiction? It gives us that which we can never gain in real life, and that is a physical connection to the divine. Yes, that was a little over the top, philosophically speaking, for, painting bits of plastic, but whatever. It popped into my mind. It's my stream. Damn! There's the other purity seal I missed. That's what I get for yapping instead of working. I would love to know if the location of the seals meant anything as well. But I'll bet asking a question like that just gets you a Star Wars extended universe bit of doctorate that only the most uber of uber geeks could ever fucking accomplish. And believe me, being an uber geek, I hate those ubers. They are freaks and they know way too much. Like, I hang around on this site called Quora. And there's this one guy named, well, calls himself Ben. I don't know if he's actually a Ben. But he answers everybody's Star Wars questions. And it's like, dude, you know that canon doesn't exist anymore. Stop talking about that. And he won't let it go. Somebody says some stupid shit like, how come the Jedis just don't turn off their lightsaber when they're parrying and then reignite it when they're making contact past the other guy's blade? And he came up with some 4-paragraph explanation for that was so ridiculously unfucking necessary. It was so far out of hand. I was like, dude, it would be impractical. If you turn off your saber in the middle of a parry, they're going to hit you. That's all you gotta fucking say. And this guy goes into various dissertations on fucking lightsaber forms. You know, shit that's never been talked about on screen anywhere ever. It's only in, like, goofy, non-canon manuals that, you know what? Not on the screen, not true. That's the that's the philosophy I've had to take, because you're out of your mind if you try to take it too much further. Did you know, and you're going to hate me for imparting this knowledge on you, but did you know that there was a genetically engineered Ewok that escaped from the Empire and became a fucking X-Wing pilot? That you didn't know that. And now I've cursed you with that knowledge for all time. You now have to live with the fact of that inside your skull. Oh, I missed this guy's belt buckle on the null oil. See, this is why we review shit. Because you're never going to get anything the first time around. You're never going to get everything the first time around. Never. It just won't. Yeah, you didn't know that, Plastic Addicts, because it's insane that anyone knows that. The fact that somebody cooked up that idea and then somebody else took it and ran with it and took it to the Lucasfilm people, and the Lucasfilm people said, you know what? Go ahead. Put that in a novel. That's fine. That's just fucking kooky pants. It's gone past crazy pants. It's now kooky pants. It goes crazy pants, kooky pants, Cocoa for Cocoa Puffs. Crazy Cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs pants. That's what it does. It's wrong. It's just wrong. Or as they might say in South Park, it's wrong. Oh wow, that highlight on him, that shade on him actually looks pretty good. Oh, you know what else I'm missing? There's these tubes on the arms. Most of them are on the arms. Oh, and I missed the pommel again. God damn it. God. See? Yappity, yappity, yappity. good. Alright, what else needs to be corrected here still? Or updated or completed? Pretty good. We'll call that one even. Because I'm sure I'll find something else later when I look at it next. Alright, monsieur, what's wrong with you? The weapon looks good. Oh, this guy's got no purity seals at all. Okay. Alright, so it's just the sword and some shading then. Went to the ENT this afternoon to see if there was anything else he needs to yank out of my nose after all that surgery. I kind of felt like a prize cow because he had not a student but another doctor who was observing. And he took these two devices, well, these two tools really. He popped both of them in each nostril. And he goes, oh, yep, clear in there. Oh, yep, see, observe that. He had a turbinate reduction. He's all clean up there, all the way through. He's just open. Jesus Christ. You want to examine my fucking teeth next? How about a genital exam? Look at these hips on this guy. For breeding he is. Got them childbearing hips. Holy shit, I just remembered. I've always had kind of a big ass because I got a lot of German in me. But when I was in advanced individual training in Georgia, some of the other privates noticed how big my ass was. And they started calling me CBH, childbearing hips. And nobody knew that the drill sergeant knew. So Drill Sergeant Simmons or Williams or whatever the fuck his name was. We were walking back from PT one day, and he's behind. I'm in front, and he's on the side, following everybody. And he says, "Goddamn, Hunter, they're right. You do have them childbearing hips." Like, oh, thank you, Drill Sergeant. I appreciate that. You're noticing my ass in sweats. Yeah, okay, great. I don't need this shit. It's always nice for a 19-year-old to get a little bit of body shaming, huh? Right when the most possible confidence has to be had about abilities and appearance and size and shape. That looks pretty great. Oh, god damn it, he does have a purity seal. Cocksucker. Anybody else in here, man? I don't know how I missed this. It's too thick. Ah, now I gotta go back over that with blue again. Shitballs. I watched a lot of riff tracks the last couple of days. Generally speaking, it's a lot of fun, but you really got to pick the right movie, man. Like I watched one yesterday called Spiker. It's about these volleyball players of all things trying to get to the Olympics, and it's just overly manufactured drama. There's a divorce subplot that no one cares about. Oh my god. But honestly, they weren't terribly funny either. I mean, usually they're goddamn hilarious, but yeah. All right, number 4. All right, he's got a purity seal. He's got one purity seal. Oh, 2 purity seals. Okay, come on, get on there. Whew. High precision shit right there. Ah, I didn't notice that. I fucked up a lot of things going back through and trying to brighten up that blue after the wash. I only ever use Retributor armor. Retributor armor. Some of the manuals will tell you Balthasar gold, some of you to base it and then put Retributor on top of it. I've always found that Retributor by itself is pretty nice. A little too watery. What was I doing? Oh yes, back to gold. No, not even Retributor? Have you tried Retributor? Oh man, I gotta fix that sword. I didn't even notice that. God damn it. Oh, it's drying out a little bit. Shit. Come on. Oh, wow, look at you go. Oh, you got Vallejo metal. I know that. Oh, you got some stuff from green stuff. Wow, you got everything. Oh, I ordered some new color shift paint. Oh yeah, Auric armor. I've heard a lot of people use that. It's too light for me. I don't think it's more of a yellow. It's more of a yellowy kind of thing. God damn it. I gotta go back to black. God. I'm gonna have to do a whole lot more of this if I'm ever gonna make it by the 5th. That black is useless. I'm very close to being empty on this Abaddon black. But I got another one. I was smart enough to get another one. Let's fix this fucking sword again. I'm starting to think that minis are very much like movies. We all know that George Lucas famously said, "Movies are never complete, merely abandoned." I swear to God, so much of mini building feels exactly like that. I mean, y'all have seen my Instagram posts. I declare victory. I can't handle this shit anymore. Alright, that's better. Okay, so where was I? Oh yeah, I got a shader. Got to shade up the Aquila. Eh? What are you talking about? Ah. That's exactly what I'm saying, man. There are points where if I just play with it for 10 more minutes, I'll have to strip them because I fucked it up so badly. It does look pretty good. I always put a little too much on the Aquila though. Gotta mop it up. Yeah, that's good. Alright, let's see. Bit by bit, angle by angle. Gotta fix that backpack. Fix that exhaust. Well, this silver needs a lot of water to reconstitute it. That's better. Okay. Whoop. Well. Yeah, that'll do for now. Right. Moving right along. Do do ba do ba do 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 do. Alright. What needs touching here? Any purity seals? What do you know? The one Marine without any purity seals. Gotta fix that exhaust. Gotta fix that holster. Excellent. What about the sword? Sword's pretty good. If I was smart, I'd get systematic about this and just go, oh, alright. Do the legs need anything? No. Okay. Does the torso need anything? No. Okay. Not quite production line, but a lot more systematic. That would be smart. Alright. I'm gonna fix the exhaust. Oh, shit. How'd that get there? God damn it. What was I just doing? Color is that? That's gold. Fucked up some more blue. God, how did I miss this? Anything else in there, dumbass? Alright. This guy's got no purity seals either. The Seraphim always pools in that stupid skull. Alright. Halfway through here. Holy shit, it's been an hour already? God damn. Purity seals. No purity seals. That is one filthy gun. Oh, missed the Nuln Oil again. Come on, get in there. God damn. Wow, I just couldn't stop fucking up those exhausts. Ah! There's that fucking holster problem again. Alright, fine. Fucked up some of the gold when I redid the blue. Ah, come on. Oh shit, it just occurred to me. You got that auric gold, right? The villain in Goldfinger was Auric Goldfinger. And if you know anything about the periodic table of elements, I'm pretty sure gold is AU. Ugh, man, what happened to this? What happened to this poor Aquila? This looks like shit. Alright, what else did I fuck up? I totally missed shading on that entire arm. Oh, 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 oh. Oh no, he doesn't have a sword. We don't. Ha ha ha. Yeah, neat little bit of science trivia there, huh? Science trivia mixed with Bond trivia. It's pretty fun. Alright, where do we start? Let's start with the legs. This guy has a purity seal. Needs the holster fixed. Ugh, lots of holster fixes. You gotta fix that exhaust. Urgh. I thought I was doing much better with those backpacks, but it turns out I was fucking up every last exhaust on the left. How? How? Oh yeah, the backpack. Alright. Purity seal. And it's only been an hour and this Ushabti bone is already separating from the carrier on the pallet. KKK. I forgot what sergeants had for helmets. Ah! Heh, pretty cool. Oh, Billy, Billy, Billy. Billy's been texting me, asking me how things went with my quote, El Chateau Duso. So I called him a weirdo because he's a fucking Fruit Loop. And he says, "Oh, you don't appreciate my comedy stylings." I was like, "Not when it's Chateau Duso, I don't, you freak." Oh, that is too wet. Ugh, this one's rough. God damn it. I keep forgetting that pommel. Shit. Ain't that the truth? He really could have done a lot better. Good. Right, what else? Okay, any purity seals anywhere? No, no purity seals. Not on the weapon, not on the backpack, not on the legs. Alright, I'm gonna fix those fucking backpack exhausts again. Remember, kids, do try this at home. We are not professionals. Should touch up that weapon. It's losing some red. Alright, what else? The holster actually looks good this time. No, it doesn't. God damn it. Right. Shading the gold. Oh, he has no sword. Keep forgetting. Alright, I gotta look up what sergeants look like. Primaris Ultramarine Sergeants. Why do they all look different? That's lame. That's a lieutenant. I know why lieutenants. Ain't nobody said fucking lieutenants. I said motherfucking sergeant. Alright, that's a veteran sergeant, and he's got a white stripe. Oh, so I guess their helmets are just red. Because the veteran has the white stripe. What? Oh, I'm in the wrong frame. Ah, yeah, it's just plain red. Okay, good. Yeah, pretty much all of it. I just saw a bunch of pictures and they all had red helmets. So I'm going to go with red helmets. Because the veteran sergeant definitely had a red helmet with a white stripe. You're trying to sabotage me, giving me bad info. Oh man. This red is not going over this blue very well. It's gonna need it's gonna need like 3 coats. Luckily, I left the other one just primed. A little too much water in there. Okay, relax. Yeah, that's the veteran sergeant I saw. I got it straight from the one I saw with the regular old red helmets was the that thing, the official wiki. That's way too thick. Really should have painted these before I put them on. But I didn't actually I didn't actually decide that these helmetless guys were sergeants till like 2-3 days ago. At which point I had already glued the goddamn things on. I keep forgetting that eventually I'm going to have to paint faces. And that is the bane of my existence. So what I found Shit, never mind. I can't display the file in OBS while OBS is running. But he's right there, man. Intercessor, Veteran Sergeant. And, Warhammer 40k Lexicanum. So, but that's all academic. Everybody knows that we can paint any goddamn thing any way, goddamn way we please. If somebody wants to raise a stink at it when I never bring this to a game shop to play a stranger, then let them give me shit. I don't care. But I told you I was going to be grumpy today. I also now have to take a shit, so I'm calling this tonight even. I'm glad you came around. I'm glad you were talking. It's always fun. Hey, Leo. How you doing? Well, maybe you can send me an email about it because I'm about to sign off. themeanergeek@gmail.com. Y'all have a good night. I gots to go.